She's in Galena, Texas.
Do you remember any of your grandparents or aunts or uncles that you could call their name? Maybe your dad's brothers or his parents. Did you ever meet your dad's mom and dad?
My dad's dad died like at 30 years old. So my dad raised himself. My dad's mother, the grandfather, had divorced.
Uh-huh.
So my dad had a half brother. And then Lily Walters was his sister, and that is C.H. Jake Butcher's mother's her stepmother.
Do you remember any of your aunts and uncles at all?
Yeah, I remember.
Tell me their names if you remember.
Well, my uncle is Ralph Campbell, would be my dad's half brother.
Uh-huh.
Lily Walters is my dad's only sister.
Where were they from? I mean, were they from around here or?
They were from Claiborne County.
Claiborne County?
What about your mom's people? Where were they from?
They were from Galena, Texas, Waco, Texas. James Robertson, that founded Nashville, was my great-great-great-grandfather, and they went from Nashville out to Texas, so that's where.
How they got in Texas.
But my mother had several sisters. I had one sister in Medora that lived in San Antonio that I was real close to.
So when you were born, where were you all at that
My
time?
dad was in the army in Vermont.
Okay.
He met my mother at Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio, and then they got married in Paris, Texas. I mean, not Texas, but Paris, France.
Oh, really?
Do you remember what age you were or what part of your life that you all moved back to Oliver Springs?
We moved to Oliver Springs in 1940.
In town, where did you all live? Or did you live right in the city limits?
Well, my dad came down here so I could finish school, and he lived in an old Goddard Hotel where Dr. Van Hook's office was.
Uh-huh.
And then when I came down here, we moved into a little house next to Mainly Diggs.
Now,
Where Bill Pike lived, is Louise Matthews.
Had he left the Army when you first came down here?
Yeah, he retired in 1939.
39, okay.
When you were going to school at Oliver Springs, do you remember any of your teachers' names or who was the principal? Or tell us about some of that when you were going to school. Maybe somebody that sticks out in your mind.
Well, Helen Kesterson and the Coward girls, Ruth and Hannah Coward that lived down at Dellisburg, were teachers. And
Was Mr. Brett?
Arnold.
Mr. Arnold?
No, not Mr. Arnold, Miss Arnold
Miss Arnold.
was my teacher. And Miss Stella McGill.
Miss Edith Arnold.
Mossy Jones.
Miss Edith Arnold?
Yeah.
Okay. That was John Arnold's sister.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Was Mr. Bretton the principal?
He was the principal. But now I went to high school in Clinton.
Do you remember?
That's not a hitch in the whole thing.
No, I don't. We want to know all about you. Do you remember any teachers at Clinton? What year did you graduate from high school in Clinton? Do you remember?
Yeah, 1950.
1950. You remember any teachers that stick out in your mind that
Well, D.J. Britton Jr. was the principal up there.
You said you and your dad lived in, so y'all lived in that hotel until you found a house to live in?
I didn't live in the hotel. My dad did until we came down here. Then we lived in Langley Dicksville house there. And then we moved down to the old, where the Booth Funeral Home used to be down there where Mary Edna lives now. There used to be a funeral home there, and then we moved to that other place down across from the old post office. We lived there a little while. Then he bought that old Dr. Hayes place, and we moved down there. And then we lived on that.
Is that the same house that Glenn Craig used to live in? Right below my dad?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And
That
I
was,
forgot that when Craig lived there. He did.
yeah. He was living there when I was a kid.
I guess that's right.
Did,
It's a pretty nice old house.
Yeah, it was. Pretty house too. Big porch. Did, what did you know about that thing? Went to the funeral home, anything? Was it a funeral home right before y'all moved in?
Right, yeah.
Was Booth,
They
was
had-
Booth the one that had a funeral home in there?
They had the morgue and all that.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Out in the back part there.
At the back part.
Yeah. Was that Booth's funeral home?
That was Booth funeral, John Booth.
Did he live there when he was having that funeral home, or did he
Well,
just?
no, actually, he lived in the house down there where in Hall lived. Then, he had lived there, he had lived in the funeral. And then they built a house there where he would help with.
If you don't mind me asking, why did you leave Oliver Springs to go to Clinton High School?
My brother wanted me to learn more. That's being sort of, she thought that I might get a better education.
Okay.
But that's not true. I've done better. I spent most of the time riding the Tennessee coach bus back and forth.
Back and forth.
I didn't have a car then. Most people didn't have a car when I was in school.
After you got out of high school, what did you do?
I went to the University of Tennessee.
What year did you graduate from the University of Tennessee?
I did not graduate from the University of Tennessee. Graduated from Tennessee Tech in 1955.
What year did you begin your practice in Oliver Springs?
In 1961.
1961. What year did you and Miss Dean get married in?
1957.
1957. And she helped you,
58.
you got married in 58?
Yeah,
She helped you in your practice?
she did. She did.
How long did you practice in Oliver Springs?
29 years.
29 years. Let's go back a little bit. Tell me Miss Dean's complete name.
Her name was Betty Dean Friels.
And her family was up in
Bad name.
Batley. She had quite a few brothers and sisters, didn't she?
11 brothers and
Why don't
sisters.
you name those?
I couldn't begin to.
You can't?
I guess.
Try.
Well, there's Gene Simmons that you know,
Yes, sir.
and Marie, and Aubrey Woods, and Miss Margaret Hoskins, and Beulah Galbraith, and then Jack and Alfred Friels, and then Herbert and Hugh. Is that 10 or 11?
That's a house full right there. And what was her mom and dad's name?
Bessie and Sam Friels.
Okay. When you first began your practice and you and Miss Dean were married, did you all go to the movies or anything down here in Oliver Springs, or did you do that before you met her? What can you tell us about going to the movie? Did you go to the old?
Well, I went to the movies when I was a teenager down in Oliver Springs. I went to the one up M.D. Williams. Well, M.D. Williams had both movie theaters, but he had one up where the candy place is now. I went to the movies and watched Not Long Cassidy and all those.
Can you remember what you paid for it to get into the movie back in those days?
I went to still up there. What was it, 25 cents or something like that?
I remember 20 cents.
Something like that.
I know they used to give me.
They had those cereals on
Six.
Saturday or something, Not
Yeah.
Long Cassidy.
Buck Rogers.
Did,
Jack Russell.
when your dad came down here, did he own a car?
Yeah, you know,
Do you remember what kind of car it was?
he had when they came down here, he bought two 1942 Chevrolets. That's right before the war. So he drove those cars all through the war till they just shattered. He made all the house calls and they just total wrecks. And he didn't buy another car, I guess, in 1949.
So he made house calls back in the day.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about his practice that you'd like to talk about?
Well, he helped people charge them anything, you don't find that anymore.
Do you remember besides your dad, was there any other doctors here in Oliver Springs?
Dr. Hecker was down here, he was Fred and Bill and Howard's dad, and he had an office over in the old bank building, next to Central Store, where Tishy owns now.
Was it upstairs in that maybe?
Well, when I knew it was stamps, I believe it was upstairs at one time, and then they went out and I think it was downstairs. Matter of fact, they had a curve going out to Coalfield, called Dr. Hecker's curve, because he wrecked out there 2 or 3 times, and that not big wreck, they just named it such a bad curve, they called it Dr. Hecker's curve. Do you remember that old mine that Smith man had there, right there in the road, going out to Coalfield?
Yeah.
What's his name? His name was Smith. They mined that coal at that,
Wasn't Elmer, was it?
no, it wasn't him. But he mined that coal out there on the road, that little tipple out there on the road. So it used to take pretty much an hour to get here to work for it. They had the president had a quarry out there at Stevens, right there in the middle of the road. You had to go around that quarry to get to Port Road.
Was your dad the doctor for the prison at that time?
At one time, he was the doctor. He came here, this was before World War II, he came here to work at Windrock as a temporary doctor. And he had to drive back and forth up to the, to see how he,
Did your dad serve in World War I?
yeah, World War I. Yeah, he practiced at Lewiston, where the lake took over up in Indian County. And then they drafted him into the Army in 1917. In 1970.
Did he go overseas?
Yeah, he was all around the world. He was stationed in the Philippines. These pictures that I have there, that he was stationed in the Philippines for 6 years. And then he was in Washington, D.C. for 6 years.
Where did he get his education?
He went, that's another story, he went to LMU in Harriet there. And they had a medical school in Knoxville, and he went there, and then they closed the school. And then he went to the University of Tennessee in Memphis and graduated in 1960. But I've got his diploma, and it's a great big sheet of thing. I gave it to Pete the Bust. He wanted it to put up a display up there at that new Memphis or osteopathic school they had. He wanted to teach that. They've got a wonderful program going up there, and I hope it continues.
What year did